Hola, hola, Cyber Profe here. I have had several viewers ask, how do I make my Powtoon videos? So this is for them, and just to show you really the basics of how I create a Powtoon video and what you need to know to get started. So some things you need to know is it is time intensive. Right now, for every minute of a video you see that is a Powtoons video, I put in about an hour's worth of work. Now when I first started, it was a little more. Right now, since I've been doing this for a year or two, it's down to about 45 minutes. I'm not really sure I'm going to get it much under 45 minutes. So just know that you're going to put some time into that video. There is a yearly cost. They offer free versions. I currently pay $24 a year. Now I have a question mark after that because I went onto their website so I could get a screenshot of their prices, but I was unable to find that $24 a year option. So you might want to contact them. I was only able to find this for the educational version, and I think this is to let students do it. So again, I do not pay $8 a month. I just pay $24 a year. But you could always start out with the free version, see if it's something that you would want to do, and then contact them. Okay, some things you need. You definitely need a microphone. A lot of desktop computers don't have a built-in microphone, but laptops do. And your laptop microphone is just fine. This video I'm currently making that you're listening to right now, I'm just using a laptop, the built-in laptop microphone. When I'm home, I actually use an additional USB microphone. I started with this blue Snowball, which is pretty good. It's a nice one. Slightly better quality than just your laptop microphone. And I just recently upgraded to the blue Yeti. Let's see what's next. Okay, so that's really all you need to get started is a microphone. But the steps to creating your Powtoons is first you need to create your script. Now I use Word. So you can see here are some things I'm working on. Script, Sarah versus a star, a script on numbers. Let's see one that I've done. So here's my script on reflexive verbs. So you can see here, this is basically how I start every one. Say hello, tell them about the pencil, and then I go in to talk about reflexive verbs. You are actually going to want to say this once you have it written out. You're going to want to say it a couple of times because it is annoying when you are, when you, the creator, are recording your audio and you start tripping over your words because you haven't practiced them enough. Now you can see I have things in red as I make the video and I listen to it. I think, oh, I wish I would have added this in, but often it's not important enough for me to change everything unless my editors, you guys, the Spanish teachers that see the videos, unless you guys tell me there's a mistake. And if there's a mistake that I need to fix, which means I have to take the video down from YouTube, then these red ones are what I will add in. But I'm going to scroll down here so you can see towards the end, you want to make sure as you write your script that you actually write it so that you know what you want to do. Like, I'm not going to say in the script, pause 2 seconds, but I want to pause 2 seconds. So that is a note to me. And you can see that this was 3 pages, 2 of 2. It was almost 3 pages long. This one was a doozy. It was about 8 minutes. So roughly 8 hours of work. All right, let's see what else I want to show you. Okay, so I showed you the intro. I forgot to show you the outro, but again, just say something simple like everyone, like thanks for watching, gracias. You might also, if you're trying to start a channel, actually ask people to subscribe. A lot of times they'll finish watching and they'll just forget. So if you ask them to subscribe, it'll jog their memory. Next, you want to record your audio. And again, if you have, let's go back up here. If you have a Yeti or a Snowball, all you have to do is plug that into your computer and it is ready to go. Now to record my audio, okay, so I added Audacity here. To record my audio, I use Audacity. It is free and you can get it from audacity.com. Because it is free, sometimes it's not that user-friendly. But if you search the internet for whatever it is you're trying to do, it's pretty easy to find help files. So let me show you Audacity. Okay, here's what Audacity looks like. It can be a little intimidating But once you get used to it, it's not that bad, just like anything. There are a couple things you want to check for, which is up here. You want to make sure that your microphone is plugged in before you start Audacity. It just will make your life easier. It doesn't always recognize a microphone if you plug it in after you've started. But since I'm using my laptop, you can just go here. I can see it's doing it right. I can go here. So this tells me that it's recording. So all I did was click here. So I'll click again because I don't need to see that. To start recording, I click here. And you can see it's now recording what I'm saying. And that's what you'll need to do to record your audio for PowToons. So I'm going to go ahead and stop. There you go. A lot of times what I do also is I come up here, what I found extremely helpful, the number one effect. You want to come to effect, you want to go to amplify, because a lot of times your voice will be too soft and you need to make it louder. So this makes your voice louder, this makes it softer. So if I want to make it louder, so watch this preview button. If I want to make that louder, notice the preview button disappeared because it's saying I'm making it too loud, basically. You want to click allow clipping, and then you're fine. And then, whoa, you can see it got really loud. Let's see if I can play this. Well, I'm not recording computer sound, so. And then, of course, I can come down to amplify and make it much quieter. See, now it's very quiet. There you go. There's Audacity. Okay, so you've written your script. You've gone through it a couple times. It sounds good. You've recorded your audio in Audacity, and now you're ready to upload it. Well, what you need to do is create your Powtoon. Now you can build this. I haven't used these. I'm not a big template person. Feel free to play with those if you would like. I always start from scratch. So we'll click here. It does take a little bit. It's kind of slow. Now you have a couple things that you can choose from. Don't choose corporate as a free account or an educational account. Not all of these give you what you need. So stick with Cartoon, Whiteboard, or Modern Edge. I just click Modern Edge. It gives me everything. So now you can see here, here's PowToons. I'm going to title it Learning. And then it will automatically save every 20 seconds, I believe, but I went ahead and saved it. Okay, so now what the heck do you do? What I like to do is, hang on a second. Okay, I'm already logged in, so I can either go to one of my scenes. So I always really click on this now because this gives me my logo and all of that stuff. The title is up here, but if you don't have one or you don't really want to go that route, the other thing I like to do is come down here to, I'm going to background. So let me find backgrounds. There we go. Now there's a lot of different backgrounds you can look at. A lot of these will move. These are videos that you can choose to import. So that's what your background video would look like. Let's close that. I personally just prefer color backgrounds. So coming down here, you just choose one. We're just going to choose that one. So I've got my background. And every time I say new slide, the background will appear on it. Okay, some other things. Well, now you want to write. So you have your background. You want to add your text. So you can add just plain text here. Let's see, title. It'll let you change the size of it. You can change the font here, several different types. The color, here's your color choices. You can play around with it. And then one of the most fun things here are the effects. So I don't want it to just be sitting there, right? Maybe I want it to write like that. Okay. So now we're good. But if you look down here in the timeline, this word title isn't going to show up until the 9.5 second mark. So I don't want people to wait that long, so I'm just dragging it. All I did was click, and I'm dragging it. I want it to show up at the 0.5 second mark. And then here's your timeline scrubber. So If I bring it back down here, oh, there we go. I can kind of preview what it looks like. If I want to see it in action, I'll hit this play button. You can see there's my title. Now, one very important thing to remember is Powtoons only lets you add 20 seconds. Each slide is limited to 20 seconds. You want to be careful with that. I always make sure, whenever possible, that I keep it at 17 or 18 seconds, because if you need to re-record your audio and upload it, it's not going to match up perfectly with what you have the first time with the timing. So maybe you take an extra breath and you don't start talking until 1 second or 2 seconds. So then you're going to have to move this 2 seconds and then move everything else 2 seconds. And this, having it at 17 or 18 instead of the max of 20 seconds, just gives you that nice wiggle room. Other than that, you really just play with it. There's your text. You can have designated titles already for you. Here's your people. You want to add in people, and you can't use biz because those are cost money. But these are always pretty good. And you can see, gives you several options. If I just hold my mouse, I can put her in there. Right? Looks like she's typing. Well, she needs a chair, so let's type in chair. And it says, oh, 0 results in characters. Okay, well, yeah, let's look in props. So there's a chair for her. Okay, now the chair's on top of her. We want to put the chair underneath her, so I'm going to right-click on it, click Send to Back. There we go. Now she is on the chair. You can also make her bigger. You can see she comes in, she's typing away. Yay, she's typing. So here are shapes, sparkles, swishes, graphs, charts, arrows. I use the arrows a lot. Here's for, oh, I got distracted. So you have your audio and you want to upload it. That's going to be my voiceovers. So you click that and you click Add Voiceover. Oh, this is new. Okay, so here are voiceovers I've already added. You just click Add Voiceover, upload, find it wherever you saved it on your computer, and then just click Upload, and it'll be fine. It'll ask you if you want it just on this slide or the whole presentation, and I always pick whole presentation, but if you want just one particular slide, you can do that too. So that's how you upload the audio. And then if you want to upload video, my media, you can do that as well. I don't have anything. And then these are specials. I haven't really played with the specials at all. So let's say you're done. You've done the timing. Everything looks good. You're ready to export it. So you want to export. Now I always click here, MP4. Just learning, select the categories, education. I'm going to click next. I haven't seen a difference in anything between 480 and 720. It seems to take just as much time to create, just as much time to download. So I'm just going to do 480. And now it says your Powtoon has been published in a couple minutes, and it depends on how long your video is, how long this takes. You're going to see something up here that says download. Oh, see, it was really short. So I always click here to download. And let's see. Okay, so you can see it downloaded down here. I show in folder. Okay, so here's my video. Now what I want to do is, and possibly you want to do this also, is upload it to YouTube. So you go to youtube.com. Now I wouldn't do this under your personal account if you're going to have your students watch it. I would create another account, like, hold on, so we want to switch accounts here, CyberProfe. So it is super easy to upload a video. It's just this arrow right here. Click that. And then go back to where that video saved, which is here, and just drag it. Okay, now it's processing. Sometimes this can take a while, depending on the size. You just name it, Learning for Powtoons. I don't want that published, so I'm going to say unlisted so nobody can see it. Put in a description here showing how to create a Powtoon. You can add it to a playlist if you would like. That's just for you. It's not really for other people. Click your thumbnail. What do you want people to see as they're browsing YouTube? And then I forget what you call these, tag words kind of. So I probably do Powtoons, something like that. Learn Powtoons. And then you click done. And it is uploaded. And there's your link. And there you have it. That is how you create a Powtoon. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, just comment below, or you can send me an email by going to my website, and that web address is in the description. Feel free to subscribe. I will put more videos like this online of how to create your own videos. Gracias y nos vemos.